in 1995, and it was Brad Height. It wasn't his year that year. But is this the year for Mike McEwen and Team Saskatchewan? He's been brilliant himself. 94% last game, and in 6 games this week, he's been 90% or better. But he has to get through Brendan Bottcher and a wonderful team, a combined 12 Brier championships among them. Should be a great game. In the meantime, it was a busy day yesterday inside Brand Center. Matt Dunstone made the final last year, came up short. Look at the pressure, though, he applied. 3 in the house. Mike McEwen, final stone. He can't roll very far. He's got to hit it on the nose. He's got to stick around for shot, Stone, and he will. A great team effort as they find a spot in this semifinal, and the finalists from last year. Oh, Don McEwen, yeah, stress of the building. Matt Dunstone, we know he'll be back. It was an emotional exit for him and not his year in Regina. The 1-2 Page playoff game last night. Brad Gushue, has anyone been better when it comes to Brier Brad? He seems to find his game at this time of the week. He admitted early the first 3 or 4 games, the sheets of ice felt like different ice every time he hit the ice, but man, he's got ice in his veins. And last night versus Bottcher, Alberta, right out of the gate, first in, E.J. Harnden, curl it over, precision. That little tap, he would score 2, and really Team Canada had the momentum throughout the game. Brad himself looking for his 6th title all-time. He would tie the great Randy Ferbey in that department. He is directly into the final. Remember, he won the last time it was in Regina in 2018. So Gushue directly to the final tonight. Your semifinalists next, Bottcher, McEwen. With more, the voice of curling in Canada, it's Vic Runner.
Hello, Canada. Good to be back with you. Joe's here, Russ is here. You go back to 2006, and the alternate for the Saskatchewan team, Pat Simmons, he was here at the Brand Center. He went 0-6, and then he ended up 5-6. It was a bad start, the pressure of playing at home, and so Brad Gushue knows all about that, of course, his win in 17, so he can empathize with what Mike McEwen is going through.
Yeah, same situation here, Vic. You've got this unbelievable electric rider crowd. It could actually, I could argue, be a distraction, Vic, for this young team. There's not much oxygen at the top. This team's nearly at the top. They have to remember to breathe. They have to remember to control the adrenaline because of the crowd. But most importantly, if they can stay calm in the line calls, they've got a good shot at this thing.
And then when it comes to Alberta, they readily admit that Brad Gushue outplayed Brendan Bottcher.
Brendan Bottcher was so close to perfect last night, Vic. The shots were actually missed once the rock left his hand. There were slight errors with the sweeping and the line calling. They have to clean that up today. Paul Webster says the 3 world champions on this team have to perform like world champions today and support their skipper.
So the winner goes through to tonight's final against Gushue. It's time to meet the teams now. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
And now, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Team Saskatchewan. And lead, Daniel Marsh. Second, Kevin Marsh. Third, Colton Flash. And the skip, Mike McEwen. Please welcome Team Alberta Bottcher. Lead, Ben Everts. Second, Brett Gillette. Third, Mark Kennedy. And the skip, Brendan Bottcher.
So here we go. It's the semifinal. Saskatchewan, Bottcher, Alberta, from the Montana's Brier in Regina when we come back.
Triple here.
Check the red sideways.
And he's got it. Wonderful. Great scrub, great throw. Mike McEwen staying with it. Flash has got him. Here we go. Coming across. One. Kick it. Oh, here we go. Magic Mike. Magic Mike for two.
The 2024 Montana's Brier is proudly presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
So just 2 games remain. Tonight, the final. Brad Gushue had a practice earlier today around 10:30 local time. And now we're ready for this, the semifinal, the winner to advance. Saskatchewan, Brendan Bottcher, Mike McEwen on the ice. I thought there was a key moment yesterday in that win by Saskatchewan. That timeout taken, and their coach, Brent Lang, coming out and saying, fellas, you give up that point, you're going to have the hammer in a tie game, and if you had this opportunity at the beginning of the week, you would take it. I think Lang, in coaching this, you played with him, he brings an objectivity from that coaching bench.
Yeah, he's got an amazing demeanor that he's just so laid back, but he's to the point at the same time. One time out earlier in the week, it was like, well, I'm sure you're going to do this anyways, but let's talk about the ice. Like, he framed it nicely. I think it helps Mike a lot stay calm, stay in the moment.
Because of their 7-1 record in round robin, Saskatchewan McEwen do have the last rock. They'll play their Red Stones. 6-2 record for Bottcher playing yellow. He has the brush down inside the 12. And to get us underway from the Glencoe Club in Calgary, the Alberta Bottcher lead is Ben Heber.
Wait close.
With the 2 pools, you know, Bottcher 6-2. That's an awfully good record. The 2 losses were by an eyelash. Loses a close game to one of the best teams on the planet, Brad Gushue, and here they are fighting for their lives in the semifinal.
Got to curl a little. Be bottom low go. Very good. Very nice. Very good, Ben. Yep.
So the 2 Marsh brothers, this team from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon, and it'll be Daniel throwing the lead stones. Kevin throws the second stone, and then he goes into the house to hold the rush for Mike McEwen.
Wait, it'll be good. Line's okay.
No. Can't go yet. Can't go. Back 8.
Go deep.
Back 8.
Deep. Back 8, I think, on its own, but all the way. Keep going. Right back. Right here.
And back they go.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Alberta and Brendan Bottcher.
Yeah, for Brendan and company, they need to get an early force. They have to flip that hammer, not starting with that control. They gave up an early 2 to Gushu yesterday and never really were able to get back in it. And they need to exercise some patience. They had a very strong game yesterday, just a few shots here and there. They cannot force the issue too much and take too many risks.
And I wonder if that's just a little sign of nerves going deep with that first one from Daniel Marsh.
Got to curl just a little.
You're to it, guys.
And right to it.
Curl just a little. You're on 3/4.
There
Very
you go.
good, Ben.
All right, now keys for Mike McEwen and Saskatchewan.
Well, Mike has to be magic. The first 3 players for Alberta are out of this world good. They're 5% or better than Team Saskatchewan. So Mike's going to probably have some tough ones to win this game. He's got to be on his game. And double trouble. The Marsh twins have to find a way to neutralize Hebert and Bland.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties.
Guys,
It's good. Easy.
Really good adjustment by Hebert there. He's all queued up to go top 4, top button.
No.
And they elected to freeze to this back rock.
Curl. That's fine. Okay.
Of course, we play the 5 rock rule. 10 ends, 38 minutes of thinking time, 1/62 time out. And of course, you put it on that center line like it is right there. Hebert's first stone, you cannot remove that until the 5th stone has been played.
We'll manage it well. Yeah, we'll give this a good look. Good surface. Yeah.
Indicate anything to you, Joe, about this start going deep, now deep again and deep again? Or is it anything to do with nerves, do you think?
Well, for Alberta, with that rock being in the back of the 8-foot, you could ignore it and just go right around the center line guard. They're doing that now, but they didn't want to on Ben's, because if Ben were to peek out at all, it could be chased, and all of a sudden Saskatchewan's sitting too early, and they've got a simple 2 set up. With the Saskatchewan stone under curling, though, they don't want to play the freeze again and just make this massive wall back there. They want to put some pressure on.
That'll play.
Good spot.
Nothing wrong with that.
Good spot. Am I making it across?
No. I think you make it thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like almost nose.
It was eavesdropping as we were chatting in the opening there, and
7/8.
Saskatchewan had their little huddle at the hog line, and Colton was saying, well, we'll try for maybe a simple end. If they go in, we'll just hit it if they're tight. So you get teams' game plan. Sometimes it's let's get that early 2, let's get after these guys. Other times it's let's settle in, and I'm not surprised that they want to settle into the moment here.
Nice. And they'll get it. Now that shooter, watch it roll over, cover the edge of the 8. Once again, here's Brian.
Vic, after the win last night, Mike McEwen sat down with us for an interview, and he said no matter what happens this game or today, it has been the highlight of his curling career already. And that's saying something. Here's a guy who lost a trials final in a very close game a few years ago. He said even now he's still surprised how much he's been supported, a Manitoba guy in the Saskatchewan province, and how much they love him. He's been humbled by it. He really can't believe it even still. And then he talked about the support of his wife in Dawn McEwen. Dawn's won everything. One of the best to ever play the game, the gold medal with Jennifer Jones, the Scotties titles, etc. He said her competitiveness and drive has made him such a better player. It's gone through him, his now new team, and he says, I'm definitely number 2 in the household. And finally, he almost got a little bit emotional, as you see Don right there, in talking about his 2 kids, especially Vienna, the older one, being old enough to know what Dad is doing. He said that's been so special. He couldn't really describe that feeling, but now Dad has a chance to do something beyond special for Saskatchewan.
Well, it was very reminiscent of Mark Nichols in London. Remember when Beckett and Emmett were there, and they finally got to see their father play for the first time, really realize what Dad does. And look at this, and away it goes. Isn't that end turned around? My goodness. You thought that Saskatchewan would be all kinds of trouble.
Not only that, they have a nice little corner guard. They might be able to sneak around.
2 beauties by Kevin Marsh. Played the run, spill, and kept his shooter. They found that simple end they were looking for.
That's right.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Clean. 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 Yep. Yep. Clean.
So that 83, while it looks good, that's
9-6.
below the 91% that he averaged
Hey, just good board.
over the course of the week.
You say good board? Good board. Say it.
All right. Okay. Weight's good.
Clean.
Solid board. Good.
Yep. Oh.
Weight's good.
Yep. Clean.
Clean.
Clean. Yep.
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 Yep. Gotta go.
Whoa. Yep. Clean. Good.
All right.
Love the roll stone here. Same weight.
Your Ben's way.
Try to roll one rock this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Same way, guys. Ballpark.
Yep.
So roll it one rock to the right as we look at it.
Yeah, they want to stay away from that corner guard, knowing that Mike might try to use it late in the end. They don't want to roll
Same
really
way.
big and end up in the 12 foot, because then Mike
Clean.
could come around
Curl.
and sit shot behind the corner.
Curl. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Whoa. Clean.
Curl, keep curling.
We're good. We're good.
One rock. Well, there's
shot.
two,
Very good,
three.
Mark.
Great weight on both of
Good
those.
sweep, guys. Thanks.
Oh, it's same weight.
Yeah.
Would have been interesting if that rolls another foot. Would Mike take the chance?
Good throws. Thanks.
Some teams
Little
don't
more.
mind it if they accidentally get forced to one. It's not the end of the competition, right? But
No, it's the first, right? And you have time to bail yourself out, and dig
Sure.
yourself out if you do.
Clean. Yep. Good.
Yep.
Clean.
Toss shot. The toss flash.
other skips really want to blank.
About the same on both those.
Oh, it just goes. Normal.
Was interesting in
twice,
their
then go for a roll.
10-minute practice. They did something similar yesterday in their practice prior to playing Guju, because Guju did
I
have
like how I threw mine here, Botch.
Especially the second, third one down
the last rock. They gave the
give them
stone
a
a
little bit of
couple
bite on
of
the first
stones
one, and then the
to Botcher, as if they were drawing to the button, just to give him that feel.
Yeah, so in today's game, obviously Saskatchewan, they got awarded the hammer based on that record like we discussed, but in that pregame practice, so you don't see the usual setup when all that matters is a draw for hammer. Throwers will throw different lines and get a really good feel for the entire sheet. But Brendan still threw 3 draws at the end of practice as if there was a draw for hammer, so that he could lock in that weight.
I think like you were kind of control.
Yeah,
I
Now
like
that
that weight.
Alberta rolled that far. It's a great shot because they could get a rollout here now. They need Roger to have a free try around that corner.
Good call, Mark. Good throw. Sorry. They're good.
So this is a rematch of a game played on Friday in the Page qualifiers. And again, same thing. McEwen had the red stones.
Good.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Alberta played the yellow, albeit they only had a selection from 2 sheets, not all 4.
Yep.
And Botcher won that 8-7.
Whoa. Good.
Good toss, Mike.
Very nice throw there.
Nice toss.
So what are you looking for there, Russ, in a throw? When you say it's a nice throw for him, is it just controlled? Is it calm? Is it?
When it's that easy a shot, sometimes you get in your own head. You don't concentrate enough, or you do the opposite. Oh, I can't be wide here because I don't have much room, and you protect inside. He let it go. Both the third was calm, Kevin. He felt it was a good throw. The rushers thought it was exact right speed. It shows you a lot. I didn't see any nerves out of Mike McEwen there.
Weight's great. Whoa. Weight's perfect. Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Hebert.
Weight's great. Right to it, Benny. Right to it.
9-5.
Right to it. Good.
It's one of the things we'll keep our eye on. It was something that their coach Paul Webster said they just overbrushed some stones early, and they have this idea that it's not until at least a third, maybe even a half sheet has been played, that's when you pick up the brushing, and sometimes they just jump them a little too early.
Yeah, and that's kind of rule number 1 about brushing. You don't want to jump a stone unless if you absolutely have to. If it's really light, sometimes you do have to get in there.
Clean.
Looking for the blank.
Yep.
Go ahead. Clean.
So the first blank for Saskatchewan since a game against the Territories last Wednesday morning. The semifinal of the Montana's Brier. So we put a blank on the board in the first end of the semifinal of this year's Montana's Brier. As we look across the 4 sheets here at Brand Center, used during the round robin, which started a week ago Friday, ended Thursday night, narrowing the field of 18 down to 6, eventually down to the 3 remaining. And waiting, of course, is Brad Guju, Team Canada defending champions, for the winner of this one and the final tonight. So once again, Saskatchewan, skipped by Mike McEwen from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon, with Last Rock playing the Red Stars.
Not much handle on this coming in. That should hook hard if they can keep it going.
Get in there. Go, 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 go. Nice shot.
Nice pair of shots from Dan Marsh. You assume a little bit of adrenaline first end, went to the back 12, but he's locked it in now.
12 and a half.
This game plan of going to the wings seems to be, from what we've seen, more of this Saskatchewan's plan than any other team in this event. Would you agree, Joe?
I absolutely agree. It's most of the teams, they'll lock a freeze on the rock that comes around the center line guard, and then they'll try to hit and roll and use their corner later in the end. Mike likes to get one in there right away and then worry about the middle.
And worrying about the middle is not that hard anymore, because these guys throw it so hard. The rocks are so straight with any upweight. Those run back doubles and triples are quite makeable now.
Yeah, and it plays to Colton Flash's strengths in particular.
Keep going, keep going.
Get out of there.
Did they just?
Good shot, Brett. Very good.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay.
Have a look.
Guessing still in.
How's the weight, Botch?
Very nice.
Out?
Still in. 13-2.
Not out.
That's it.
Great shot regardless.
Yeah, our overhead is
Think
right
you're
over the
playing at
button.
all if you hit it right.
So we usually see a bit of white there, but Mike thinks it's in.
From that angle, it looks like it's in.
We could throw the end. Whatever you like.
Just I'm hitting it.
You're hitting on broom side. Broom side, yeah.
Let's go, Kev.
Hit it right where the broom is, you're good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep.
Yep. Curl here.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard.
Oh, hard, hard.
Get it.
Oh, goodness. That'll help for sure. Kevin Marsh.
Great shot.
So impressive, the accuracy. First peel you've seen up the middle. Obviously they've been on the sheet lots, but still early game.
Just to have the angle figured out. Beautiful.
Okay. Looks like nose.
That looks like nose.
Looks like nose. I like that, Brad. I like that, Brad. Yeah. Yeah, 9 1/4.
Wasn't that a key of yours and the Marsh twins?
Yeah,
playing well.
Can they hang with Hebert and Gallant? That's a big task. So far, so good.
Well, it's the biggest game of their lives to date.
Yeah.
Hard, you gotta go. Hard. You gotta back this thing up. Come on. Come on. Right to it, Mark.
And they won't be able to
9-1.
hold it there. So Saskatchewan has a corner and a center guard to work with. So this is what you were talking about. Hebert, Gallant, Kennedy. Look at the experience, and that is where the support has to come for Brendan Botcher.
And you even look at Brendan on that graphic, 6-time Brier medalist. So he's no stranger to this playoff situation.
And that just plain helps. Doesn't mean Saskatchewan cannot win this game. They're over the course of the week. They're every bit as good as this Alberta team, but it's just different when you have not won a Brier.
Keep going, Dan. You got a good one. Come on.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, good speed.
Hey, Kev.
Ah, sorry, Kev.
Mine was over very bad. Yeah.
Gotta get
Let's get the weight right, guys. Yep. Be close for you here.
Speed on his mark?
He said 13.
Okay.
You and I both thought it was close.
12.5.
Speed's good here, though, I think. Yeah.
That goes to what we have been talking about. The elite teams really do well, Joe's. They frame the shot so that that person throwing has it all in their mind before they let it go.
Yeah, and there's
Clean.
4 skips out there. They're all mapping the sheet on how every single rock will run, so it helps the thrower visualize and build exactly how they see it happening, and it just helps them zero in.
Here we go, Hebert. You got to
center
dig
line.
this out of here,
Split
can you?
center line, guys.
Oh,
Just
is it going to go? And it sure does.
Very good, Mark. Good shot, Mark.
Very nice. And then they'll spill to the back edge of the 8.
Good sweep, guys. Maybe a little heavy in the end.
Get a shot around the corner. Pretty nice.
Just hit that. Let's be patient here. Take what we can.
Like board. Okay.
The impressive part about that shot is most teams are just
Good
hoping
board
to
to
make
the
contact. They're going,
Just
we
board,
want to
right?
roll to the center line,
Yeah.
we want to roll to the center line. They've already had it in their mind halfway done. They're making the shot, and they almost, any thicker, that would have been back 4 buried.
Colton Flash. Somebody at the hack end said, let's just be patient here. And I think that's something we haven't really talked about in this kind of situation for a team like Saskatchewan. Trying to maybe do too much too soon, but you know, you have to wait for that moment.
Okay, bud.
And they won't be able to hold the shooter as it'll spin out the back.
Maybe.
That's
Maybe more ISO.
twice in the game already. There's been an opportunity for Mike McEwen with Hammer to try to generate something. In the first end, he could have gone around his corner on his first because Brendan was way out in the 12-foot. Chose to opt for the blank. There, they could have come around the center line guard, but you always run the risk of if you slide a little deep, the force might suddenly come into play.
They hadn't planned on rolling out. I didn't really hear a debrief after that hit and roll out. It's the swingier of the 2 sides, but they might have been a little soft.
That's exactly what he said.
Okay.
McEwen said
Line's good. Easy.
to the Marsh brothers that he was a little soft on release.
Little tight. It's close though. We're a little tight.
Weight's all there.
We're close.
Full 8, bite
Weight's
the
all
4.
there. We're all
Line's
full,
good
full
now.
4. Full 4.
Line's good now.
This thing has to stop.
Oh,
Weight's good.
line's good. Line's good.
Just nibble the 4.
Line's good. Oh. No.
That's a great job, man.
Very good, Mark.
Just sinks its teeth into the
Great
top 4.
job, guys. Good sweep. That was a nice
Perfect.
throw.
What do you want to throw?
What are you feeling?
Control. Normal. What do you like? I'm seeing like firm at least. Okay, let's go firm then.
A little bit longer, I think that's why.
Firm's good. You seeing the in? I like the out. Okay. Yeah, firm.
Full building, but sometimes I think you could feel a little lonely out there.
Yep.
Whoa. Yes. Whoa.
Flash running it back. Has he got it? Sure does. Now watch this roll. Will it spill under the corner too? Look at this.
Great job, buddy.
I didn't quite get buried. No. Not quite dead buried.
Good shot.
I was yelling roll up, you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, no, I was.
That's the
Thought
crowd
that
again,
speed
isn't
here
it?
was really good.
Once
Like it's quick.
Colton Flash made
13-ish.
contact, the building erupted, and Mike didn't hear them yell sweep here.
And a quick look.
Great job, buddy.
Well, you threw 13-2.
Okay.
I think
he
I'm
still
trying to
thinks,
throw
Joe,
somewhere
that
in that ballpark.
That Botcher can see a little bit.
Well, they chased earlier in the end, and
Right.
it came up no problem in this spot. It's if they're a little heavy, it might not curl.
3rd time down here too. That's pretty hidden.
You don't have to push it very far to get it out of the rings. If I know anything about this Botcher team, they'll be looking for the perfect roll too, though, Russ.
Whoa.
Clean.
12-8.
Skip Stones here in the 2nd.
Yep. Hard.
The 21 champion Brendan Botcher.
Come on.
Boy, here they go. Hebert.
Come
Gallant. Heads down. Here comes that guard. Here that was that. Oh, they got it by. Now, have they got enough?
Good
And
shot,
yes,
Bob.
they do. Wonderful shot. Great brushing, Hebert and Gallant.
Good scrub.
Good. You're trying to get the inside roll there? Good shot, Bosch.
Thanks.
Jeez.
12-8. Nice weight.
Good save by Gallant.
I like, like a decent hack.
Okay.
Hack on the solid side.
Okay. Speed should be right up to full go in this spot.
It's nice.
All behind the corner, I would think.
I think so. If anything, they might even want to overroll, show them an inch on the other side force them into a path they haven't seen.
Yeah, they made that chase 3 times.
You have a look there at Brendan Bottcher, even him. With
Solid hack.
all his experience looking around at the crowd and taking it all in. It's a big moment. Full house, Brent Center. Here on this championship Sunday.
Curl all the way. Curl.
Daniel.
Curl.
And he got to roll a little bit towards that guard. Not quite. Sits there on the edge of the 8.
Yeah, a little
Were you
bit.
trying to throw a solid hack or no?
Yes.
Okay, you were good then.
Yeah, I was just high on the. Nah. I just a little. You tried to roll more and try to get under?
Yeah.
12-ish kind of weight.
Can you get across the nose here, Russ, and roll it
under?
behind that corner?
You know what I mean?
They're thinking about it.
Fine, let's, you know,
I don't know whether it's
similar
worth
weight.
it.
Similar weight. Yeah.
That's how they gave up a 2 to Brad Gushu last night.
12-8. Okay, perfect. We
Right.
talked about throwing 2 feet more.
Okay, I like that.
Like I don't want to get by the guard by a quarter of an inch. Yeah.
I love that. Nose plays really nice.
They might be rolling behind the center too. Be a lot safer. When you don't have last shot, you can't wreck here.
Well, he talked about quarter inch getting by that guard. Final stone for Bottcher. Here in 2. Hebert. Here we go. Trying to knife it across. Help it over.
No, too late. Keep going.
Staying with it, Hebert.
Keep going for nose. Keep going.
Can he get there to the nose? And that's what they do. So no roll.
Good sweep, Benny.
Good bunch. Oh, close. A little bit different throw.
Yeah, slower kick on that one.
Yeah, a little more.
Made that straight. Good shot.
Thanks. Probably.
Everything is a debrief. You need to know exactly, even after the throw. How was it? Yeah, a little slower kicking out. All right, thanks. Now we'll move on.
That helps you map the ice, and you have to be honest with your throw. You can't throw it 3 inches wide and say, "Oh, what happened to that one?"
Something you've done,
Wow,
Russ?
yeah, just throwing that out there. I don't.
Whoa.
Green.
Good. Nice shot.
And again, so we'll put another blank on the board. Saskatchewan, 2 blanks. Haven't done that since last Monday against Matt Manuel and Nova Scotia.
On all the
firing blanks so far in this semifinal. Montana's Brier in Regina. 1 and 2, and so here in the third, once again, Saskatchewan, Mike McEwen will have the last rock, has the hammer, playing the Red Stones against Alberta's Brendan Botcher.
Yep. We had the corner, boys. Yep.
Two center guards from Benny Hubert.
Your line's good.
Weight's good. Yeah. Room though. Weight's good.
Oh, yeah, curl.
Top 4. Top 4.
Whoa,
Kev.
then. Whoa, then.
Just top 4. Weight's
Line's good. Line's good. It's going.
Top 4.
It's going. Whoa, whoa.
Just top 4.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Not even.
whoa, whoa,
No, it's
whoa.
top 4.
Whoa, whoa.
And
It's
then
well
what's the
buried.
rotation? There's very little on that at the end. That's why Mike went, oh, there it goes. You know, it's, and it, they weren't worried about overbearing, and it did overbury. You have to keep an eye on that as a brusher.
That's probably the best stone. This is, again, this is almost like a game plan of this Saskatchewan team. But that may be the best stone they've buried behind that corner.
Yeah, and it even went out the other side, but you're actually not upset about that if you're Mike McEwen, because there's no hit and roll behind the centers now. You show piece on the center line side, it gives Botcher an opportunity to use his center line guards. Now he has to ignore it to use those center lines.
Line's a little tight.
Top 4 here.
Line's good now.
Brett Gallant.
Line's good now. Line's good.
For line.
No, you're by, you're by, you're by,
After
you're
those
by, you're
4
by.
championships, of course, with
You're by, you're
Brad
by.
Kuju,
Good judge, guys. Very good. Very good.
moved to Alberta.
How's that time, Bot?
15-8.
Oh.
That's Dad out there. Jocelyn Peterman. That's son Luke, 9 months of age now. And of course, we just saw her at the Scotties playing with Caitlin Laws out of Manitoba. They qualified for the final 6 and lost in the 3-4 qualifier.
Okay, bud. That's good.
Oh, perfect. Oh.
Look at the roll,
Nothing's
though.
buried.
Oh, I thought that was.
That rock's pretty buried now.
Yeah.
Just missed it, but the red rolls over and guards what was open on their Saskatchewan red.
Yeah, you can't get it with the intern now, I guess.
No.
Not good. Yeah. Clean.
Easy.
Room length over.
Line's
good.
Over and
Line's
off.
a little tight, Ben. Okay, I got
No,
a hair.
line's
too
fine.
much weight. Line's a little tight, guys. Like it to stop. I'd like Ben to clean it, though. Yeah. A little deeper than that.
Line's fine.
Maybe. A little heavy here.
Oh, it's around my feet. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
We've got some great speed today.
Jeez.
That was 17 seconds not touched to halfway, Russ. That's really fast.
Yeah, 16 brushed all the way would probably get in the rings.
And every second from that hog-to-hog time is usually about 6 feet-ish. That is really fast.
Kevin Marsh made a wonderful
Hard.
raised triple in the second. What's he got here?
Hard.
Touch 1, touch 2, and across there. Second shot behind cover.
Actually kicked your broom.
And they're going to leave that center guard up. Their color.
Shot. Okay, let's go. 2/3 Gretzky.
Where Kevin's shooter stayed, it's the yellow is accessible,
Kind of the logo
so
depth, bottom logo.
Brendan has to guard it, but there will be an angle for that double peel. Could even run it into the house and spill the one on the 4-foot.
Line's
Weight's
good.
nice, Botch.
Line's good.
Higher than I think we want. Weight's good.
Line's good.
2/3.
You can go a little. No, line's good. Line's good. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Weight's perfect.
Whoa,
Rock
whoa.
short. Off.
If anything,
Heavy.
it's got to curl
Heavy.
just a little.
We're a little heavy.
Little bit, little bit, little bit.
Tuck a little.
You're
Tuck a
good
little
there.
if you can.
You're good there. You're good.
My
You're
foot
good.
bumped
And
into
they
that leg,
do
but I don't
just
think
a
I
little
moved it.
bit underneath that center guard.
Sweet, guys.
Can't make the double.
Okay. No.
Yeah, I got to make the run. I can't make the double on the.
No, I know.
You've never hit and roll enough.
No, I don't think it's hard to hit and roll it.
See, I mean, so, Russ, they came so close to touching their stone. Saskatchewan, the one behind the corner. You worry about this on a shot like this, or is this the most important thing here?
Yeah, it's in the back of your mind for sure. You don't want to have it happen, but the job at hand is open this up.
So
No, they just touched it, and now what have they done?
So I have that.
Still looks pretty covered, Joe.
Yeah, I don't think it's appealing to chase that on that side of the sheet.
Split the line, I think.
Maybe a hole there.
Split the line. That's what Box said.
Okay. Are you thinking broom length over kind of thing?
Yeah, broom length's perfect, Mark.
Broom length's what's usable? Okay.
Right in between the AGI logos.
Okay, sounds good.
There you go. AGI is X marks the spot. Just right between.
I'm over. I'm over. Yeah, I got max weight right now.
Hold then.
It's okay though.
Hold then.
Probably similar to mine.
Oh, line's good. Oh, it's got to die. Whoa.
Line's good. Line's good.
Like, it's got to sit for weight.
Just for
Line's
weight.
good.
Line's good, Brett. Line's good. It doesn't have to curl.
Just a little bit deeper than they hoped.
Sorry, fellas. Good sweep, Brett. Sorry, pal.
Good throw.
Colton Flash.
Nope. Nope.
One more time.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Late licks, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, and it'll get by. Just runs it by. Shot stone, and the raised rock will go.
Now the guard's in a worse spot for Saskatchewan, though.
Sorry, Mike. I know. Okay, we'll throw that guard back.
But
I don't think he's playing the slash yet. Right?
Okay.
He's trying to save that for his last one.
put our guard in a good spot. That if
Sure.
he makes it, you have a come around.
Yeah.
Are we putting it right on these rings here?
Yep.
Trying to dead guard
What
it?
stone
Yep.
is the
Just
slash
hook an
stone,
inch.
Russ?
That one right on Montana's there, the closest to the center, just hit. It's almost like a peel and roll out. Half a rock's really close to getting that yellow.
Dead guard this. Because he's got this.
Hook a third of a rock then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a tough guard, Joanne, because
Feel
I'm
nice
right
and
behind it
fast
here. You could chase that with the intern
Like
right
it right
now.
here?
And it's partly open
Okay.
with the out turn, so this has to be really good and tighter.
I've been getting some little bit higher times.
He's just gonna lay one in there.
You could even sit two if you just nibble the top 8.
Yeah, just have to make sure you get the line right. If you're going to come in, you can't undercurl and leave a double.
Max weight.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Top 12.
Line's good.
We got a little bit of room, but line's good.
No, line's
Just
good.
short.
Does not have to curl.
No,
Just
line's
short,
good.
guys.
Right to my
We're
broom
close
here,
to
Brett.
in here, Mark.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Brian.
I know.
Line's good.
Be dead
I
buried.
think we're okay.
Line's good. Line's good. Right to my broom
Even
here.
if we're only half in. Even if we're only half in.
Okay.
Pretty good, guys. Good
Very
sweep.
nice.
Good.
Deep enough to take away that
Would.
slash if they
Still
play it, or
coming
not
here.
quite?
Not quite.
Like, even if let's say I could stick that, he's still coming right here.
Yeah.
What's hard?
So you want to do
There.
this? Or just run it?
I think we gotta. We've seen it enough.
It's a question of which turn I'm gonna throw. I like the out.
Is he
Oh,
thinking the
okay.
intern?
I think he'll probably throw it.
Alright.
Straight.
Just,
No, is he with the other?
just a shade.
Yeah.
That guard
Hard though.
top 12 is just perfect because you can't get at that with either turn now.
Yeah, if that's 3 or 4 feet higher, it's almost tempting to play the chase.
I think so.
Ran pretty straight.
There's not enough time for the rock, the shooter to curl past that rock in the 12-foot.
Time it less.
What's that?
1 millimeter low.
Mike McEwen at his first, trying to run it back. Get 2 stones belonging to Alberta.
Whoa. Yep. No. Whoa.
Just a millimeter low.
Yep. No.
Here we go. Got it. Bang. Got it. Oh, he has. Look at this. Magic Mike has done it again.
He threw that so clean. There was no outward motion.
Yep. No. Yep. No. Get it. Come on.
shot.
And if you feed off that crowd, boy,
I'm good with the same.
could be a wonderful day for McEwen and Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
That could not have been better. And the rock that was run back is buried. It's on.
Yeah,
They're sitting 2.
buried.
No option here. Botcher
Really,
has to play a come around.
Once we're around that red one, we can be high in the house.
Sure.
Yeah, this is more about you'd love to go top button and make the draw tough, but you can't. You got to keep this higher and stop a 3-ender from happening here. Maybe top 4, top 8.
That slash will always be available though, Russ.
Yeah, I know, but you can't. They can chase something deep.
The Ray Stone just biting the top, so facing 2 right now as he plays his last.
Line's good.
Brendan Botcher, #1 ranked team in the country, #2 in the world.
Top 4.
No,
Top
don't want to be
button.
that deep.
Your knife, your knife, your knife, your knife.
Line's good.
How's the line? Has to curl.
Hey, got a curl.
Go.
Now, can you help this
T-line.
over?
Go.
Lance
Curl.
there.
Back button. Guys, we're going to be too deep. Yep. Back 4.
Oh, and is that too deep as they go back 4? Can you get there?
I think you can.
Can you tap it back for 3?
It's a little bit
I think you
unknown,
make
but I mean, if it was
It's
yesterday,
gonna
it's hot.
snap.
Yeah. You still have to throw.
I think that's her shot.
Okay.
It's a swingier in the 2 turns.
There.
Okay.
Just got to nail the weight.
Right-handers in turn. A couple things going for him here. He only has to move it a couple feet to get 2.
Right here.
Yeah, you have to make a gutsy sweep call.
Haven't seen this side of the sheet yet today, Russ. No in turns have been played towards the middle. That usually means the first one down the path will curl more. I think this is there for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's by the
Just,
guards, I'll do it.
do you need to throw any extra for weight?
Just brought that too deep.
They had to, though. They were open.
Trying to get it out, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just listening to you guys.
14 forwards, okay?
You know, the other thing is if you play the slash, you're maybe giving up a steal. Here, if you just play down, you're going to get 1.
How's that ice look?
Looks really good.
It's good, Mike.
Get it to be maxed or?
No, I think that's really good. As long as you're back 12, that's should
Okay,
be
what's the
perfect.
speed in the straw?
Should be high
14 and a half.
14s.
High 14s. 14 and a half.
Is that fast, Joe?
It's about the regular speed. They haven't thrown it much, so it's not quick like the other spots.
Final stone. Can you get there? Tap this
Back
back.
12.
Have to move it through. Back
12.
of the 12.
Yep.
Right
Back
now,
12.
shot stone does belong to
Back 12.
Alberta. Back 4. Here we go. Flash trying to hold it up. Flash got to hold it up. Got to get it by that one. Got to get it by another one. Can you get it by this one? Oh, yeah, they did. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Move it far enough for 3. Boy, he's feeding off it. Mike McEwen. And Don celebrating as well. Saskatchewan gets a 3. Well, let's flash back to 1980. The Brier was in Calgary, and it's the final. Saskatchewan's Rick Folk against Al Hackner at Northern Ontario. Folk jumped out to a 6-0 lead after 2 and then just never trailed. And in the 10th, he would run Hackner out of stones, make the final 10-6 Saskatchewan. And yes, as we well know, the last Brier title for the province of Saskatchewan. And so now Mike McEwen, can you put it all together here? And what a last shot this was to score 3.
Well, Joe mentioned it just before he let it go. That side was a little stale. They hadn't played it. Flash said it's going to be 14 and a half for draw weight. Mike threw tons of weight. That was the key, because otherwise this thing gets gobbled up by the pebble. Unbelievable brush. Great line call. Watch how far this yellow goes. Just barely through. What a shot.
The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires. Growing together. And the lead grows by 3. As they pick up 3 in the 3rd. Boy. I mean, that's wonderful to see. It has to be somewhat managed, I think, Joe, too. I mean, he has the lead, and here for the first time in the 4th, it'll be Botcher and his team from the Glencoe in Calgary with Last Rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
What an end. Like Alberta, perfect guards all the way through. Brendan comes around with a perfect guard, maybe 6 inches too far. When Mike makes the run back double and sticks it, it was actually in the rings by a hair. And then they had to get the last one buried. It's maybe arguably 2 feet farther than he wanted it. Still buried. Give up 3.
The only other 3 was last Tuesday night to Matt Dunstone.
Okay. One back there's okay. Okay.
And Brian's with a special guest.
Vic, thank you. One of the best to ever do it. Don McEwen, such a great run as a curler yourself, but I have to ask you, how special is this to watch your husband Mike and the shots that he's made and the momentum he's had for Saskatchewan all week long?
Yeah, it's really special for me to see this. I love it. I love watching him play his potential and just seeing all the big shots he's making. It's like I'm still shaking from last end. It's so exciting. I'm just so proud of him regardless of what happens this week.
Well, you just admitted some friends have texting there should be a Dawn cam because you're good TV as well. How hard is this to watch? You competed at the highest level. What's harder now, watching a loved one obviously out there competing?
Oh, hands down, it's way harder watching. Like I'll be excited when today's over. Like it's really, yeah, it's so hard. And I say to my parents and all my friends, like I don't know how you guys watch for so long and do this all the time. It's really hard on the body.
Mike talked about this yesterday after the win, and he was so complimentary to you, saying, Don is one of the hardest workers I've ever known. You gave so much to the sport, and he learned so much from you. And he talked about family, the fact that his kids are old enough to see what Dad's doing, Vienna especially a little bit older. What does that mean to you when you hear that?
Yeah, it's very special. I mean, we're both each other's biggest supporters. To be honest, I want this more for him more than I've ever wanted for myself. So it's nice to hear that from him. But we've learned and, fed off of each other over the years. And it's just, it's really cool to have our eldest here watching, and she'll remember this. And, it's very special.
In the final one, he said no matter what happens today, this is the highlight of his curling career. A Manitoba boy in Saskatchewan, the support he's received. What has it been like wearing these colors, cheering on Saskatchewan, and having all these fans in this building cheering for you and obviously your husband's team?
It's amazing. Everyone has been so welcoming to us. They love their Saskatchewan out here, and it's the vibe of this building's been amazing. So fun to be a part of, and I can only imagine what the players feel like being out there, having all this support. It's even for me, like this is definitely one of my highlights. Is just like being in this venue for this event, and very exciting.
Thank you so much for your time. By the way, he did say he's second fiddle in your household, and he's got no problem with that.
That's it. That's good. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Don, and best of luck, Vic.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, when you think about her career,
Gotta hit it right there.
the 5 Scotties championships, the gold medal, Sochi 14. He was saying, Mike, after that shot to win against Dunstone, it was all about the preparation and the deep breaths in the hack. And then, after making it, his hand was shaking when he was doing autograph.
Curl.
Yeah, Mike's worked really hard on the mental side of the game for years and years.
Great shot.
What a great
Very
run
good.
back.
But he knows his body really well in these moments, and I think that he's a great example of leaning into everything that's great about the crowd, but still being aware of where he needs to be once that rock is in his hand. You're very grateful for that 3-minute commercial break in this setting if you're Mike McEwen.
Yeah,
Time to come down. He was about a 12 out of 10 there.
Oh, no kidding.
So Mark Kennedy makes the run back, squeezes that Saskatchewan stone under some cover. Colton Flash.
He's opened up a little bit of space, though, for Alberta in the rings. The forefoot was
No, it's good.
very limited there for a long time this end.
Line's great, guys. Really close. Good line. Line's perfect. Good line. Line's good.
Easy.
Might have to curl. I don't think it will.
Top 8. Top 8 still.
Get ready. Curl a bit now.
Curl.
No, line's good.
Curl.
Go. Deeper. Good.
And they'll get it around that center guard.
That's pretty good, man.
Great
So
shots.
pressure on
Well, I think
Alberta
it's either
as
draw top 4
Saskatchewan
or it's a hit
sitting
and roll.
3.
For doing the hit and roll, it's probably the draw, isn't it, guys?
My only thing with the draw is if you, well, for T-line to see if that double.
What are you seeing?
Yeah,
I mean, if we make the draw, he comes off it with Peel. We might have to play the roll.
probably the roll.
Yeah,
It's probably the roll. Either hit and roll is probably the shot. Yeah, I like it.
The hesitation here is the.
Are you seeing board?
To roll this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably easy.
Sure. Yeah.
If you're behind the T line on the draw, that could be big trouble. But this is so tough. I think it's the better of the two calls. But
Kind of watched botches here, yeah.
Yeah, Mark said if we're going to roll, we might as well just draw, but then Mike will have that red to come off of if the draw happens to slide a little deep.
or weld to it. Yeah, no, exactly, Joe. This is no picnic here, though.
Kennedy.
Clean.
Trying to come through that little stagger as well.
Clean.
Yes,
clean.
guys.
Clean. Whoa, curl.
Brier, 1, 2, here we go. Curl it, Hebert, you got the roll. Look at that. Very nice, Mark Kennedy.
I've never seen a team in a week of like this, the Brier, make as many hit and rolls as this team.
Clean.
Yes.
Clean. Whoa, curl. Whoa.
Make him put that draw there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Put the draw in a better spot.
Make him do it.
Well, he was the first All-Star skip with just the one loss, and there you see the number 87 against Nova Scotia. And then, of course, he lost in the Page qualifying game at 76. But look at what he's thrown now in all must-wins. He's rising to the occasion.
See a piece of this. There's an outside chance you could jam it.
Solid, Norm.
Yep. Whoa.
Easy flush.
Whoa.
Good. Weight's good.
Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Good. Yep. Nice.
Look at that. What a dart. Goodness. They never laid a lick to it.
Go, Mike.
Good go, Mike. Perfect.
Go, Mike. Good. That weight still shapes a bit.
Yeah, it did. Kind of came up
Yeah.
before the house there.
It won't later in the game, but right now it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Brendan didn't have the kind of week we expected. Honestly, look at the number against Canada last night, 78 earlier in the week. Another 70, interesting, huh? All 78s in his losses. And as we say, it was Brad Gushue out-curling him, and the Alberta coach Paul Webster says that as much. It was Gushue's out-curling of Botch, but the people in front of him did not support him in some ways, right? Missed line calls, brush errors.
Yeah, I thought Joanne said it best. He was throwing the rock while he just wasn't getting the results.
Stay with it. Curl. Okay. Let's try Botch.
No.
Brendan, the last two games,
Just roll away a
on that
bit.
swing your turn has done that about 3 times. On the straighter side, he missed one wide. It's,
Yeah, I don't want to give it back.
don't think
Just roll
they're
that way a little
quite
bit.
So that was heavy. Still wrecked.
He didn't roll out. Is it worth it?
At least.
No, I don't. Not quite.
In yesterday's game,
Don't have much air.
in that 1-2 against Gouger,
They can play a cold draw. That's right.
they rarely,
big board.
Alberta, got a chance to dictate an end, Joe. They were always chasing. So, you know, here they give up the 3. And they got the last rock back. And again, what are they doing? They're chasing. They're not dictating the play.
Long game, yeah.
And that was a problem yesterday as well.
And the different, I mean, when you're playing against opposition that's playing so well, Saskatchewan got the end set up really well, and they were busy in the middle trying to make run backs for a bunch of shots before they even had a chance to try to sit shot.
Okay, if we roll out, that's fine.
Mike doesn't want to nose this. He wants to roll. He wants to force Brendan to navigate that port again and draw against a couple. So he's okay if this rolls out.
Yeah.
Yep. Hard. Whoa.
Flash.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Yep.
They don't mind losing this.
Whoa. Good.
And they will roll it on behind at back 8, but it's behind cover. I wonder, Russ, if it also has something to do with last rock. First 7 games, Botcher had the hammer. Last 4, he hasn't.
Oh, I can't agree more. They're such a good hitting team. He leans defense. He runs around looking for a hit before he decides to draw. Can they play the finesse game? Absolutely. But he loves to be the front runner, and he can't do that without hammer. He couldn't flip the hammer yesterday, and so far not here either.
Final stone and facing 3.
Line's good.
Needs full 8.
Top 8. Line's good.
This good curl.
Needs full 8. Here we go.
Line's
Galan,
perfect.
Hebert.
We're top 4. Come on.
Come on, let's go, he says. Hebert
Hard, guys, line's
headed
good.
there. Top 4. Needs full 8.
Hard, Brett. Hard, Brett. Keep
Put
going.
it on their backs.
Keep
Got to
going,
get
keep
it by
going,
that
keep
one
going.
first.
Great sweep. Good shot.
Wow, is that ever?
Good drop.
Facing 3. They squeak the stone to get a single. Alberta's Brendan Botcher forced to a really tough draw, and they just got it far enough. Managed to squeak that stone, setting top 12 for a single. So they're on the board, but it's a 3-1 lead for Mike McEwen and the Saskatchewan champions at a Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. And once again, Saskatchewan, McEwen, they do have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Red Stones here in 5.
Okay, line's okay.
Oh, no. Let it work, Flash.
Line's good. Oh.
Another really well played end by Saskatchewan. I was so curious to see how they would come out that end because they were all very, very high up after that third end. But they really did a good job of just slowing down, and lots of really nice placed guards. And those are the ones that can be tricky when your adrenaline's pumping, feeling your body speed.
And I think their adrenaline was pumping. That was insane.
Probably a safe guess.
Probably giving me back 12.
No, you're absolutely right. Well played end.
Rock, right? Yeah. I like it, Brett. Get the weight right.
Super positions here, nice and high, forcing Gallant to actually try to tap this. And the harder you throw this rock, the tougher it's going to be. It's over buried.
They'd love to get to nose if they could, but
Clean.
the throw is pretty hard. Need a lot of curl past the guard.
Clean.
Similar to the shot Mike made for 3.
Back 12. Hard.
Gallant.
Hard, Mark. Right to it. Line's good.
Oh, goodness, he actually gets to the nose. Wow. And then punches it back. So sitting the 2, Saskatchewan, top and back 4.
That was a great shot. Wow. They just got by the top.
Diver.
Very nice.
Almost got randied.
He likes the situation, I guess.
Clean. Oh, good.
Made that wonderful run back triple in the second. Kevin Marsh.
Straight card. They made a bunch of these in. They gave up 3.
Wow. His previous low, 88. Gallant a little off his game.
Over.
And it's the hits letting him down.
Well, it's not heavy,
Line's good. High here. Line's good. Where are ya?
Just over.
Yeah. Line's good. Get it over, guys.
Yikes.
Hard, boys.
Great
Good sweep.
Oh,
Great sweep.
Hubert's got another gear, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah, it's crazy to watch.
Good shot. Shot, Brad.
That was going down the sheet for like 20 seconds, and to find the extra bit in the tank there.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Go.
Marsh rips it.
The hard part for Alberta here is they don't want it too much deeper than that previous one. So with the hitting ability, all these teams, they could fly a lot of yellow out of there.
Mark Kennedy. At what point, though, Joe, does Alberta and Botcher maybe play to the back stone, which was pushed back 4?
Easy then. No double.
You have to come in at some point, don't
Yeah,
you?
they'll have to address the reds and the rings. I would think either Mark's last or Brendan's first.
Higher the better. Very good, Mark.
Good sweep, guys. Good spot.
You gotta go now, eh?
Yeah.
Shot. Just freeze the back one.
Like, yeah, dead freeze.
Yeah, agreed. Clean. Clean.
Well,
Clean.
you said the other day about flashes of brilliance, and he's brilliant today.
Yeah, no kidding. 6% ahead of Mark. That's has to be the key matchup in this game.
Okay.
A lot of pressure on Botcher.
Here he comes. I want to talk a little bit about it.
Like the game's over.
I just don't think he's peeling on the next one. And when he goes top 4, we're dead.
I'm only kind of playing for half a steal, half a force, right?
Force plays.
Freeze the bun in the back 4. What does he do? Well, he's getting the top 3. Yeah.
Then you're locked frozen, and you got that half force, half steal type of play.
Okay.
He goes top 4 if I throw this guard.
I was trying to save this one for one more, but I'm.
I know why. I get it, but
I'm okay with this. Okay.
Okay.
Well, the problem is Mikey's hitting just as good as Colton.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
There you go.
Okay.
That says a lot, right?
Yes.
Mike McEwen is hitting just as well as Colton Flash, and it's a big weapon, that run back, eh, Joe?
Oh yeah, I mean,
14-5 instead
built that 3-under out of nowhere in the third end. Mike making the 20-foot run back.
Sticking it.
Okay.
So if you put up another guard, they're going to run it. Now you've got to go in and take your chance.
That's part of the strategy, Joanne, isn't it? That, you know, Ben brings up a great point there. It's who they're playing. It's at what time of the game. Are they going to leave them an easy double? You can't.
Well, and even the cat and mouse, if they put up another guard, if they go in and sit 3, Botcher doesn't have anything.
A little light. Big boost.
Yep. And as well as they're hitting you, somebody under the breath said, well, that's the game. You can't, at this point, be down 5-1, 6-1.
Little tight now. Little tight now. Line's good. Line's good.
Favorite Gallant.
Weight's good.
Little tight. Little tight.
We're there. Line's good.
You're just. Yep. Whoa.
Oh, very nice. Very nice draw. Down to the corner. Shot rock. Back of the button.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Really nice. Very good shot.
At that time.
Little tight now. Line's good. Line's good.
Weight's good.
Little tight. Little tight.
We're there. Line's good.
You're just. Yep. Whoa.
Shot mark. Very nice.
Very nice. Trying to make it thick.
I think so.
Think so. Yeah. Try to roll my shooter a rock. Yeah.
You could do it that way.
Okay.
You can maybe use it coming in.
All right.
Or you could do it that way and kick it back.
Yeah. Should run. Yeah, you just threw it.
I said they're hitting it thick, so just trying to remove the top yellows.
Colton Flash. The perfect flash
Whoa.
so far.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yep. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, go. Hold that. No. Good, actually.
So it opens up, unlocks the stagger at the top.
Interesting.
That's not bad.
You think, Butch?
Well, I think we got to throw a tight guard.
Okay. Yeah. You almost want to guard like the outside half of this yellow.
Yeah.
Like off the line kind of thing.
They just let that curl. I thought
Right
I think the safer play would have been blow the front up. And
You bite the line?
no, there's a nice chance here for Alberta.
Too much.
He might do this.
Move those, Benny.
Yeah.
We were kind of thinking guard like 3 quarters on
Yeah,
it.
okay. Yeah.
That
I
okay?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there is good though.
Probably be playing there to split the line.
Okay.
So a half a rock more ice.
Perfect, Ross. Love it.
So playing the guard, Joe, would it be silly to play down and freeze to your own and cover the pinhole?
I think so. If you come into the house right now, if you're Botcher, Mike can throw the bomb and scatter everything, make scoring 1 a lot easier. Have to protect against that. He could come right in on his last, narrow down the scoring area. It's just 1 rock too early.
Take a rip at the double.
Weight's good.
Line's good.
Hey, like.
You wouldn't
line's
think
good.
so 100% when you look at the
Line's
scoreboard,
Okay.
No kidding.
Pretty good weight, guys. Line's good.
Line's good.
You haven't been in zeros, just a slight
Does not
error.
have to curl.
Line's perfect. We're a rock short of your broom. Line's good though. You're gonna rock right on your broom or a rock short.
You're almost gonna get to the line.
Rock
here.
short of it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're gonna bite the line like Benny wanted to.
Fine.
Okay.
Good
And
spot.
just
Good spot.
nibbles the center line.
Good.
Nice throw. Really
Yeah,
good.
shot, Botch.
Yeah. Gotta be careful.
Well, here's the thing though, like
If you make this double.
it's an auto steal if he's here, right?
Well, it's either draw or you gotta try to.
Like he comes to here, it's an auto steal.
You
Just
you
give
have-
him
you have
one.
that one.
Yeah.
And you could make this draw, yeah.
Might not make sense though. Then it's 2.
Could do that. Open it up.
They can
and
make a really precise
you're
draw.
in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
I think that's the call. You're two up.
You're making it into here?
Yeah.
You could obviously freeze in there yourself, but you're
just
taking on risk.
3/4. 3/4.
7/8. 3/4.
But no sooner did we talk and say that Botcher hadn't dictated the play at all. Look what's happening now. First time really in the game, McEwen and Saskatchewan have to think about their play.
Just split center, and then you got options like
Top button. What if you bit the 4 on the...
Well, then we don't lie to. He just picks the back one probably and gives us one.
Yeah. On the intern side here.
That could be minimum for me then. Take your hair more then. Just a
Means
slight bit more.
McEwen actually said might look at giving up a steal here.
This is the play, though. You kill both these. Alberta's got to put one in an awfully good spot.
Yep. Yep. Whoa.
So 2 skips are perfect.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
As we play here in
Yep.
5. Flash,
Roll
bang,
that.
bang,
Roll that.
and roll that away
Roll it. We give it to the runner.
as far as they can. So now where?
What's wrong, Mike?
Very nice. Heard Colton, too. They can always use that for an angle raise. Always thinking.
We got to be in there for a second shot for him to not draw. Okay. Broom less than I just had?
Yeah, perfect. Full 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
You like that? You seeing something else?
It's that's why Mike's shot was a good one. They want to get it kind of on this side a little bit. If they accidentally get it here, you could technically score 2.
Okay, Steve's good here, Botch. Okay.
It's a wee bit of space on that freeze if Mike was able to. You start looking, Joanne. Yeah, there. With Mike's skill level, that might be enough to get it out of there.
Yeah, that's what we call the rattle room. Just enough for it to rattle.
So we want this to cross. They want it just to cross a hair, middle of center line or over farther.
Good. All for weight.
They'd like to sit 2 also, or Mike's just going to draw.
Line's good.
Yeah, full 4 is what they are asking.
Line's good. To my broom here. Line's good. Line's good.
So to the broom. And just a little across that center line.
Good.
What a really nice draw. Goodness.
That's
Brendan
special.
Botcher.
Just
Oh,
perfect.
nicely done. Perfect.
Yeah, good throws, pal.
Okay. Still got a game.
That's beautiful.
Good patience, good throws.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, give him credit. My goodness. You just saw a 3 cracked against you. You have to fight and scratch for a single, and you're able to throw those.
Well, too, Vic, the 3 was out of nowhere. Like Mike McEwen's first shot was out of this world, and the second was just about as good. Like, just, I assume it's just a straight peel, or are they gonna? I don't think they can blast the back one out of there without risk.
No, they're just conceding one here.
Yeah.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Daniel. And away it goes. Well, look at that. Brendan Botcher and the team from the Glencoe come back with a solid reply. We go to the break, 3-2 Saskatchewan.
The 2024 Montana's Brier is proudly presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Home Hardware, here's how. By Scotties Facial Tissue, unleash the Scotties. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
final stone. Can you
Easy,
get
easy,
there?
easy.
Tap
Top,
this
top
back.
12.
Have to move it
Yep,
through.
yep.
Back
12.
of the 12.
Yep.
Right
Back
now,
12.
shot stone does belong to
Back 12.
Alberta. Back 4. Here we go. Flash trying to hold it up. Flash got to hold it up. Got to get it by that one. Got to get it by another one. Can you get it by this one? Oh, yeah, they did. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Move it far enough. For 3. Yeah, wonderful moment as for Saskatchewan as they pick up that 3, and we check the numbers after 5. And I'll tell you right now, Botcher, for him to come back with that single after that 3 and then force the steal is very impressive.
Yeah, the insane amount of momentum for Team McEwen after that third end. That was a skips 3. Did not see that when Mike went to throw his first. But a perfect end by Team Botcher led to that steal, particularly the freeze. Brendan just so on with his draw weight, being for a tight finish today.
Numbers after 5 are brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada, as they huddle Saskatchewan with their coach, the 3-time Canadian champion, Brent Lang. The Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame has their traveling exhibit at this year's Montana's Brier. There's a collection of hockey, football jerseys on display as far back as the 30s, a 100-year-old Olympic gold medal, and of course, vintage curling sweaters and much more on display. And the Canadian Curling Hall of Fame has welcomed a new team from Saskatoon that set a record that may never be broken, winning 5 consecutive Canadian Senior Women's Championships, and it would have been 6 had it not been for the pandemic. So congratulations to Sherry Anderson and her team of Patty Hersicor, Brenda Gertzen, and lead Anita Silvernagel. Team Sherry Anderson inducted into the Canadian Curling Hall of Fame.
Trying to tick.
So here we go. Second half underway, and Saskatchewan, after giving up that steal, leads at 3-2, and they once again have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
Plenty of weight. Plenty of weight, guys.
Lots of
Plenty
weight.
of weight. Line's better on this
Tip
one,
was
Brett.
made so well. The shooter rolling on to the rings.
Line's good.
Beautiful.
That can be a second point later in
Line's
the end
good.
for Team Saskatchewan.
Benny's guard over curled the center line again on the out-turn side, which we talked about before. He's got that little bit more curl.
Did we get Ronnie?
Like this? That's what I like.
Tight.
But that's it's close enough. I'm seeing board.
Sounds good.
Good board.
Yep. I hear board. Board. Yep.
Beautiful surface, Greg Owasco and crew. When you can go out this wide, fresh spot, throw board weight and trust it.
Solid board. No. Board. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Good. Nice shot.
Well, Brian, between the ends, we saw Mark Kennedy doing some, I don't know, a little fizzy or what was going on behind the bench there.
Vic, something you never want to see, especially during a massive game and a big day for Mark Kennedy and his team. He was getting worked on with some physio, and I just asked him if this is something he's been dealing with. He said, actually, no. It's an old injury. It flared up. The first time he's had to deal with it in about a year, but he got worked on. He kind of laughed, and he says, I'm fine, man. Big day. I'm good to go, and he's right back out there. But something, obviously, to keep an eye on with Mark Kennedy.
Good scrub. You got a little curl there 2 ends ago, too.
Yeah, it's something that you would think, I mean, has the potential to, you never want to go out, it seems to me, thinking about anything else but the task at hand.
Weight's good.
Where your target, your weight, what have you. You don't want that knee to be part of that thought process.
Yeah, and obviously no one wants to have an injury to deal with, but in the big moment, like any athlete, you try to park the pain as much as possible and just focus on the task at hand.
Gonna split the rings one up with Hammer here. You could take a run at that guard.
T. Okay.
Turn the curl now. End, though.
Don't want to get forced.
No. It's still back there.
It's interesting.
Nice shot.
Just be afraid to rip the guard. If I'm Mike McEwen, then you're likely looking at the blank, and then Botcher's going to try to get those centerline guards on the centerline next end.
In 7, yeah.
They had them looking at a whole pile of trouble in 5.
Glenn wasn't close on the previous hit and stay on this intern side.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Big roll. Watch the roll. Big roll.
And here's that roll, and where's it going to go?
Very good.
And it'll go back and finally settled. Shot stone, but in the open.
Board. Yep.
Now, Alberta coach Paul Webster told us yesterday one of their goals of the team is always to flip the hammer. So they get to 6. They would like to have the last rock. They weren't able to do it, but are they still happy they got a steal of 1?
Of course. You're flipping the hammer in a tight game, and in this game they're trailing. They're not in a control position. They'll take any point they can get.
Flash with a big scrub, and they'll hang it on the edge to sit the 2.
Okay. It does curl there. It's just it made a sudden move.
Yeah, okay.
Remember, I rolled out in the second end. Yeah. The weight's normal.
That seemed to curl early, and Flash kept it there somehow.
You like that, Broom?
Haven't seen a lot out here. It's got to be close.
I like that.
9 1/4.
Great surface.
Okay.
So you can even see right through the his pant leg there on those. The extra support.
Clean. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Curl. Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
And rolling it back now. Is he going to lay this right on the face of this? Oh, and it just gears away.
Good shot, Mark. Great shot. Very good.
Yeah, up. That's a nice rebound. He said 83 was not what we usually see from him in that loss last night. 92% is his average, so he's playing above that despite the discomfort.
Control. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Clean. Clean.
Good and they'll sit it right there, but what are they left?
I think just try to roll on top here. They're Alberta's desperately trying to use that center guard, so if they could get one on top here, you might get a little bit of a jam.
Following them, I don't see it jumping.
Okay.
I like that ice.
Give you the right weight, you can manage
Yep.
it.
Service is great here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right there, huh?
A little heavy.
Clean.
Killed it a little though.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Curl.
A little heavy.
Curl. Hard, Brett. Hard, Brett.
Gallant.
Hard. We're right on the nose.
And on the nose they are.
Okay. 10-2.
Like the same weight?
Yeah.
Same weight. Let's go. Hair less weight.
Yep, then.
Whoa! Hair less weight.
Yep.
Yes. Board weight.
Whoa.
Heavy board.
Heavy board.
Yep. Yes.
Heavy board.
Hard. Hard. Good. Right up.
And again, right on the nose.
Well, now we've got a couple spots that play. Ah, shoot. Best would almost be into there.
It was about heavy board.
I didn't want to jump it.
Yeah, I want board again. Okay. I think your weight was close.
It was a 10-2.
Or, sorry, your line was
Line
close.
was good, yeah, for sure.
Roll on top of the red or roll
Board?
behind the yellow. Brendan
We've
said
got
he could
some
actually
options here.
overroll it by a
We
fraction.
can roll just across the center line.
Yeah.
Get her in roll out. Yeah, exactly.
Or right in front of his, yeah.
Because a rollout probably allows them to go around the guard.
Speed's great. Nice surface. A few down this path now.
Okay.
This is all good here for the first skip stone, Brendan Bodger.
Got it easy.
Same weight as yours. Close.
Just clean.
Little heavy.
10. Curl.
Curl.
Come on, Brett.
Stay with it.
Come on, Brett. I'm with
Curl.
you.
Gallant.
Come on.
Keep going.
Can you
Keep
get
going.
this roll?
Keep going.
Get across the nose just a little bit, and they take a
Not bad.
turn in that direction, but not far enough.
Good scrub, guys.
Well, because if he goes after the roll, he's not making the double.
That's right. I like nose there.
Yeah, nose.
Yeah, nose is
We
fine
know
here.
Board?
Let him play the double. Get your blank.
Go, Mike.
Yeah, I can't see Brendan playing the role and ignoring that double.
No, he's got to nose it now.
Huh? Dead nose. Okay. Kind of weight.
Second board.
Okay.
No mistakes on the hit and stays for Saskatchewan.
And in this case, you can't hit it high side very much because you'll probably take out your own, right?
That's just it. You'd love to roll way right, but you can't.
Yeah, looking for the perfect nose hit here. They don't want to roll under either and leave a freeze for Brendan.
Mike McEwen and his
good.
first as we play
Heavy
here in
board.
6.
Heavy board. Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Daniel Marsh.
Curl. Come on, Dan. Curl.
Watch out now. Watch out now. Oh, and exactly. High-sided it.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. No worries.
I liked how I threw that.
No worries.
Again,
Okay.
Just a little
we're
big.
straighter in this turn. We watched this last night in the Gushue game.
Yeah, I liked how I threw it. Sorry, man.
Oh, you hit closer to the nose. Actually, kind of went the other. We took that other.
Yeah, I did. I actually thought it was wide.
Yeah. That's okay.
I think we throw the same weight, Ben.
Sure.
10.5, and we cut down the broom a little
What
bit.
were you?
10.6.
Yeah, I like that. I love that. We know how it's going to run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Team
Take a
hit and
good
roll
roll
here.
there.
They'll be pretty close.
Give us that weight and we'll manage it down there for you,
As
Bob.
hard as it is.
Seat 6,000. The Brant Center, and I think it's probably close to 5. Not a little more, 5,000 here for this semifinal on a Sunday afternoon.
Weight's good. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Can you get the roll here? Get it across. Look at this. Oh, how nice is that? Oh, goodness.
Good sweep, Benny.
No fold in this Botcher team.
Good scrub. Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Hard. 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 Hard.
there.
Beautiful.
And then just shows about half a stone back 4.
Just be careful early.
Yep. You never know. He's only got about a third of it.
Like you said, blank here's okay.
Oh,
Force or steal in 7, new game.
You shouldn't flirt with this guard, should you, Joe?
Definitely don't want to.
No, I mean, just, is there enough showing?
Yes, there is. He's about a quarter to make the blank.
Good. Yep. It's good. No!
Oh, boy, picked up really early.
Clean. Yep.
Flash again. It all looks tight. Get it by that one. Oh, and they just get it out. Flash knew it.
I made a little move. I didn't want you to accentuate it. I know.
For the blank. Remains 3-2 Saskatchewan.
The week started off really slow, but we've gained momentum as the week has gone on. We've got more comfortable with the ice and the rocks, and I think the guys are playing with confidence right now, and I like where we're at. Winning twice here would be pretty cool. I've always loved coming to Regina for events, and for me it's just about playing in those moments, enjoying the atmosphere, and hopefully playing my best. And I've got a special place in my heart for Regina and curling, and winning here in 2018, I'd love to do it again this year.
Gushue team practiced about 10:30 a.m. this morning local time when we first arrived at the arena for our day's work. And now waiting the winner of this one. We'll have it for you tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Team Canada trying to defend, and for a 6th time, a win for Guju. 3-2. Saskatchewan leads the blank in 6. Means they once again have the last rock, playing the Redstones. And you heard Alberta all about, let's get the steal or get the force here, and we'll get the hammer back. Then we'll have it in 8. So that's the game plan for Alberta.
Oh, very nice, Brett.
Very good, Brett.
Beautiful curling here.
Yeah, Brett made a perfect come around tap in the 5th end, and that's what set up that steal.
Do we ever give the
Another good
double
one
a
from
go,
him
or is
here.
it- Yeah?
Do we need to?
Give it a go? Well, I'm wondering if it's throw the in.
If we just missed and clipped our red, that red the back's useless to us now. Yeah. I like that. Let's give it a go.
Turn just high. I was thinking the in across. Okay, you've been throwing it great. Okay.
This is the difference. In the 5th end, Mike called the single peel all end. They didn't take on the double, I don't think even once.
No, you're right.
These are a little bit closer together.
Yeah.
It's still really hard.
Yeah, because they're so straight on.
Yes! Okay. Okay. That's fine.
This is a tough one.
High.
I know.
Say hi.
Yeah. High.
Brett he got one long guard a foot over the hog line 2 ends ago in this exact same spot.
I got good. I got more than
one more ad than a couple
Yeah,
ends ago.
yeah.
Where are you, Benny?
Nice and high.
We're all the way there.
Just past the AGIs.
We're
somebody put a broom on it?
right now. Line's good. Can't clean yet.
We're to your broom there.
Yeah, all good.
We're good. We're good here.
Well, you have line. You have line.
exactly the
Line's
same way
fine.
as yours.
Line's fine. Very nice, Brett. Line's fine. Very good.
I want to know what you're thinking.
Just the one?
Yeah. One.
I suspect if they can get any kind of angle available, or if Alberta happens to slide a little bit deeper than that, they'll take on that double peel.
Whoa. Green. Throw.
Kevin Marsh. And they'll just peel the, rip the top one.
One more.
You throw them 5-6?
Yeah, 5-6. Then he's thinking one more, and then on the next one, he's thinking the same draw I threw.
Yeah, like the freeze.
Freeze, yeah. Go.
It's almost a carbon copy of 2 ends ago.
Let's make this first. Yeah. Same as I gave you here.
And that ended up being a steal.
That's right.
So, and Alberta, 1 steal today. They stole 2 points in the game yesterday.
Lots of
Or on
weight.
Friday
Easy,
it was on
easy.
the page
Line's
qualifier.
Lots of weight.
Stole a couple
close,
in the
Brett.
8th, so they know what to do.
Line's good.
Lots. Just
Hair
past
deeper than the
halfway.
last one.
2 feet short of it.
No. Try and square him, I guess. You are pretty close. Okay.
Not where they wanted it.
What, just higher?
Hey, Mark.
Sorry, guys.
They wanted it longer?
Yeah. More space makes the run back harder. This is very makeable.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you can drive it right into the rings.
Yeah, you
Try to
might.
fin it.
Yeah, you might get them all. They're fine with getting both yellows, period, leaving everything else the way it is.
Yep.
Hard. Gotta go, Kev. Come on. You gotta go.
What do you got? 1, 2, bang, bang. Oh, goodness. And he got them all moving.
Wrong guy to leave that shot.
Great try.
The flash.
That's his bread and butter.
Who knows? Somebody will write a curling comic book about him. The Flash.
Sliver less.
Nose works.
Nose or
No
halfway
choice
slow.
now to go back on the defense here. They can't give up a crooked number.
So you play again to steal, or you play for the blank here if you're Potcher, Joe.
I mean, you'd love to play for the steal. It's just after that shot being made, you cannot risk giving up 2 here, or else it's game over, essentially.
And just hanging around, pardon me. No, it'll spill 2. And there's that corner to work with. The way he throws it, the fastest man in curling. 94% today. And where is it as you run it up? That's better than anything he's thrown in the event. Colton Flash.
Out of nowhere, a chance to generate a 2.
Wait's really close.
This will be really fast here.
Lots of room, guys. Line's good. Oh, we got lots of room. Line's good. It's moving. Back 4. Close. Back 4. Line's good. Back 4. No, don't touch. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good. Back 4. Whoa, then. T-line. T-line. Whoa, let's stop. T-line. Don't touch.
Okay, bud.
Good, but not good.
Like that?
Yeah. Talk to the guys. I got a 14-2 there, Botch.
Deep enough a botcher can sit shot a little bit easier than if it was top 8 and over buried.
One
So
of you guys get a time?
an angle freeze will probably be buried.
Untouched.
Okay.
But I'm thinking like comfortable clean, it's 14-5,
Yeah.
14-6.
Kind of the same-ish.
Pretty
A
much.
foot slow, but now they've thrown one.
To me, this end, it's been everywhere else, it's been feeling a little quicker just with the pebble and mop, but they play it the same, Botch?
Yeah.
Top button.
Right on the tee.
We usually talk about the mop and the pebble in 6, but they're talking about it here in 7.
Yeah, and they've been able to judge some of theirs throwing those high guards, so having a good feel for the speed of the ice.
Gotta go.
Got that corner coming up in a hurry here.
Maybe top 12.
Yeah.
Maybe nothing.
Better to let it wreck if they
You're
can.
past it.
That's not great.
You did.
Okay, Botch. Sorry.
Sakes.
That hurts you.
Yeah, does it ever.
You know, Saskatchewan chance to wrap another one around.
Well, you could.
Or you split it.
You could. No, you could, Vic, but it's dangerous. You know, like you come a little deep or you do what Botcher did, and then there goes your whole end. I think you just wide open edge of 4, Joanne.
Yep.
And Botcher's has to hit it. You get about a 90% chance of scoring 2 to go 3 up.
I remember we showed you he had numbers of a perfect game, so Botcher coming up like there.
The first thing out of my mitt, Brett said, weight's good.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like on that in-turn draw path, that would have been vicinity.
Yeah, I just don't think that path was as quick.
Behind the tee line, boys? Back 4, right here.
What's my speed here? This will be a 15 decent track, right?
They have to get behind the tee line here, Russ. If they're
How's that
above the
ice
tee, you leave a double or even a hit and roll for Brendan to save the day.
Yes.
This spot will be a little bit of a guess. I haven't seen any draws in the 4-foot line here. Just trying to be edge of 4.
Mike McEwen at his first. Has one now. Behind staggered corners. T-line, edge of the 8.
Sweep for back 4. Sweep for right here. Line's flying. Back 4. Almost in the middle. There. Back 4.
We're good.
Back 4.
Yep, a little bit.
Back 4. Hard. Hard.
Oh, dear. And they do get it back 4. Wow.
Couldn't carry it down any better.
Real good. Great spot. Great. Real good. Yeah.
First thought was freeze, but I like the hit and roll too. Just don't know. We're conceding 2, right?
You can roll even to get shot.
Yeah.
You're fine conceding 2. I'm okay with it.
What's he thinking?
Well, the way out of it is a perfect freeze.
Yeah, this is giving him a deuce. Down 3, playing 8. Where we lock a good freeze and.
What do you like,
I like our. I think we can make the freeze pretty good.
I like it then.
Okay.
Lock it
Okay, let's
right
give it a
on
run.
there. Okay.
I'm seeing it about there.
Okay.
Look close.
The hit and roll, Vic,
we're drawing the button
to be
from
buried
basically
is
just outside
virtually
edge.
well, it's impossible. So then you have to hope Mike McEwen's missing a wide open hit and rolling
Just
out,
a millimeter
which is
low,
what,
but pretty much
5%
right on it.
chance. So you're giving up 2, 3
This
down,
was a
playing 8.
14-3.
What are your odds? Against some teams,
Lower in these paths a little bit.
decent.
I'm okay with this call.
The way
I think we'll be
Flash,
pretty close. I had
McEwen,
14-3 on his.
and the Twins are hitting. I don't know.
So
It's a good
probably
call.
the same speed as the path I just played.
Yeah.
Just has to be absolutely
Yes.
perfect.
Well, that's the thing.
Glued to this rock,
Yeah.
right on the nose, instead of millimeter on the center line side.
The risk is you're going to give up 3 here. I mean, you're basically saying at this point, and it's the skipper saying, I'm comfortable with possibly giving up 3.
Yeah, true. And he just came up way light, too. That's the other factor.
Bit of room.
It's close.
Bit of room.
Line's good.
Bit of room.
A little bit of room.
Came on the line here for
Top
Botcher
four.
and
A little bit of
Alberta.
room here.
Possibly.
It's got a curl.
Boy, they need to get it over there, though.
Got a curl.
Really got to get it over there, fellas. Here we
Hard
go,
Brett.
Gallant, Hebert.
Hard guys,
Want to
right
get
in
it
the corner.
right
Got a
to
curl. Easy.
the
No bounce on this line.
corner, and oh dear, he's going to lay it on the edge. But now, what have you got?
Okay.
Mike McEwen.
Again, undercurled on the straight side. They just can't quite get the broom in the right spot. That's a brilliant effort.
The way it was absolutely perfect. Just had to curl.
We know the spot.
Look, even a couple inches more, it's only a deuce.
Forward weight. More 3/4. I like it. It's a bit of shape here.
Does McEwen try to get his 3, or do you just hit
This would be fast, right?
for a couple?
Yes.
You try to get your
You
3?
like forward?
I think he's going for
It's
it.
not gonna be like lightning fast.
Lightweight, just hit it a little high.
High 14s.
They know this line.
Has to push it to the back at 12.
Little shape at the end.
2 inches more curl back. They don't try it, but this is pretty safe. Anything high side, don't throw it hard. You hit and roll out. You hit and roll out. Just pick the right speed here, like a solid board or control somewhere in there. You don't whip it.
Let's nail the weight.
Yeah. So we'll curl here a little bit.
What's that ice look to you? Maybe a board, solid board?
I think so.
Everybody on the team knows they can't cross it, so they'll be ready with the brushing.
Trying to add 3.
Weight's good. Yep. Weight's good.
Second 3. Here in the 7th.
Yep. Yes.
Flash. Got to really go.
Whoa, yeah.
Daniel Marsh with him now, fellas. Hit it high side. Pick it out. And the fist pump. And they've done it again. It was Botcher's decision. I'm happy with it. I'm comfortable with it. He just could not make the freeze, and he leaves McEwen the quiet tap for 3. So a 3 in the third, 3 more in 7. 6-2 Saskatchewan leads. And this the semifinal of Montana's Brier from Regina. Here in this 8th. It'll is.
Line's good.
It'll is. It is or it'll be. But if you put them together, it'll. It's Brendan Botcher with Last Rock. He has the hammer playing the Yellow Stones. Just trying to be a little faster.
Yeah, that's right. Very efficient.
Yeah, very efficient.
Put all the words together. It's nice.
Character limit.
Well, debatable call, of course, but I think, in fairness, if Botcher gets that lined up, it doesn't have to be frozen. If he gets it, he would have been better to be 2 feet short lined up than what he ended up doing. And, you had a great point. I think Ben maybe jumped on that at just a fraction early. The last rock was light. You can't blame him. But did it actually kill the line? What do you think?
I think in that spot it might have. We just don't see the same snap as compared to the other side of the sheet where it seems to always come back. If the weight is good, that early sweep can change the line dramatically.
And it was one of those things that the coach, Paul Webster, said affected them last night.
Yes.
Right? They just.
Yes.
Whether it was a line or a brushing error, the skipper played well. Just sometimes he didn't get the help.
Sorry, Joanne. The brushers are just so. Why am I talking about brushing?
Line's good.
The brushers are so.
I've sucked you in, Russ.
You did. They're so much more effective now with the directional brushing, the left and right, and you can really affect a rock in a hurry.
Yeah, and in defense, I mean, I've done it lots over the course of my career as a career brusher, and if something is light out of the hand, the early sweep can really extend the life, and you can save a lot. It's just if you happen to be wrong, you end up wanting the sweep back. So it's a real art, that weight judgment.
Peel one of them. I don't care which one.
I think so. Whichever one, yeah.
Oh, it makes more sense because you all have the double off the middle one.
Okay, just move.
Should be straight.
Just move. Yeah.
A few times this week watching Mike McEwen where they had control of the scoreboard, a lot like this situation, and instead of playing the guard, the peel of the guard, they continued on the offense. And today they have definitely not taken that tact. There's times where they want to keep the pressure on. I mean, they are sitting 2 here, and there's lots of work for Alberta to do. But you mix it up, and that's how you get burned.
Absolutely.
And it's likely something they've discussed in their debriefs and in their game planning. Fellas, we didn't have to be here if we would have done this.
Yeah, and you remember Mike McEwen, this is his first year skipping the team, so he's learning his playbook with these 3 players ahead of him.
Line's good.
I don't have light, but it's close. Top 8. Top 8.
Line's easy right now. Easy.
That's good. You're right.
Where are you?
Top 4.
Easy. It's got to curl
good.
a little.
Top 8. Top 4.
Got to curl a little.
It's gonna be yours.
Looks a bit heavy to me. Line's
Top 4.
Good. Line's good now.
Line's good.
Just right to here.
Clean.
Whoa,
Clean. Easy.
Sorry.
So last night was the 1-2 page playoff, and look at this. In the semifinal, 12 and 16. So in fact, the loser has lost 3 of the last 15 semifinals. They've only come out of the 1-2 as a loser and won the Brier 6 times in 28 years. The last person to do it was Kevin Cooey. That was in 14. And remembering that the page playoff started in 95. So it's a difficult task to be the loser and win the Brier coming out of that 1-2.
Okay.
Is there a double off the middle one?
I think there is for Flash.
I'm not saying to play it on mine. I'm just wondering.
No, look at quick flash. Oh, pretty flat. You could make this.
I don't know if I want to play it yet.
You got to throw it hard though to get this.
That'll double our own out.
You're gonna double these though.
I know. It's there. It's tough. It's there.
It's tough.
My thought is the only worry about this is I hit that. It's a good chance it jams.
That's what I'm worried about. You like just ripping that?
Either rip it or you play the double, but
double's
still always there.
Like you can't jam this on anything. Just take a run at this.
You can't.
No, like you hit the red, it's just stuffing and it's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
It's wide open.
Sure.
I think you take a run at this.
Okay. Looks like half a rock.
I think it's a little thinner than that.
little thinner or thicker? I think it's a thin half. Okay.
Can't double stop.
Oh, I like this. Make it. Half's really close. Okay.
This is where that big weight ability pays dividends again. If this hits too much of the red or the yellow, there's a good chance it goes.
Thick half. How's that look?
Pretty unlucky to leave a yellow in the rings here.
Nope.
Colton Flash on his first.
Yep.
Here we go. Some Marsh rush now. Angle it back. And they're going to leave a couple in there. One spills. But second and third belong to Boncher.
Did stuff it. Hair thin.
Roll all the way over there. Because his double right now, he's
Well, the freeze on back here.
I think I like the freeze.
Okay. Okay, guys. I'm kind of thinking like to get back there.
Back 12.
It's like that 14-3 kind of weight.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Basically the path.
Be real close.
Back 8, depth.
Yeah. And swept yours pretty good, so.
Okay.
Okay. Lose it back there.
Seems to be a little spring in the step of Alberta at the moment. They see something developing, Joe.
Yeah, definitely. 3 is in play. They've got 2 in the rings already.
Line's good. It could curl just a
I thought
little.
Flash would have taken on the
Can curl just a little.
center line double.
Curl if you can. Curl if you can. Come on. Whoa, whoa.
This is really flat.
Oh, yeah.
It looked really hard, but
Wonderful. Very nice. Right down to it.
Good sweep, guys.
Right in the nose.
Good sweep. I actually think this is the harder double.
No is it? No is double.
3 tries left here for Saskatchewan to make some doubles.
Thanks, buddy. Good scrub. Slid good.
Front end thought they might play that top 8 double.
Yep.
Really gotta go.
Again. One more time. Flash again. Have you got it this time?
Let that go under.
No, he'll spill it by.
Okay, Flash.
Here, guys, like a hit and roll back forward.
That wasn't Colton's best effort. Came over the top on that one a bit.
Yeah, so he just ends up with 2. Okay. Okay.
That was my fault.
Full back 8.
Benny likes that one, yeah.
What else do you like?
Oh, I just like the hit and roll back 4.
Oh yeah, that's a good call too. Because the double.
We're already skip rocks.
I'm good with that. I like that.
The only other shot, because we're skip rocks, is just the hit and roll back 4. But
I'm not sure exactly what he does.
Brett, what are you thinking?
That's a good call too, Mark.
That's what I thought. He's getting like once I get one back 8 there,
it's gonna get
once I get the back 8 there, the red's
double.
harder to get rid of.
Yeah, it's good.
It's an easier
I like
shot,
that
I think,
too, Mark.
Joanne,
That
than
makes sense.
sipping way back
See, if
8
as soon as I lose
or
one
into the
back
slide
there,
path you can't be through.
It's a little bit more difficult to
Right?
remove.
Yeah. Just like roll edge 4.
He's got to make a good double, and there's nothing really easy if I roll to the right spot. What's your gut, though? What do you like?
Just trying to roll to there.
Yeah, even less, even just back 4.
Well,
a little more than that.
he's slashing this one in.
Yeah, he is.
So we got to make it thin.
If your gut's the draw, Botch, I don't
If
mind
your
the
gut's-
draw.
I'm okay with this, but we got to get it to there.
We do have to take a chance, though. If you like the draw, I'm okay with it, too. If I play the hit, it's more than likely a deuce.
Okay.
Right?
Let's play this. Now. Okay, settled here.
Wide come
Wider.
around here.
A little wider. Are we thinking that 3-4 feet slow out here, Mark?
Yeah, so let me ask you if I gave you the same weight.
Is what I'd
Am I
like
close?
to see. Very close.
Are you thinking that'll be minimum? No, it'll be close.
I'm thinking on the min side,
Yeah,
but I
me
think it's
too.
good.
Back
It's
8.
from what we've
Just
seen,
hit
but-
2, 3, and 4.
That's pretty close to Mark.
Sounds good. Hey, 5-3's right beside the red. It's not awful.
Yeah.
Back 8.
Thinking 3-4 feet slower here, and Mark was back 8 on his last one, but I also heard them say that might be minimum. I agree with that. It has to be slower here.
8th end, haven't seen the path. Likely a spot
Line's
the
good.
sweepers can just watch it die at the end.
Easy.
It's good.
Easy, easy.
We're a little light, if anything.
Got room.
Line's good.
Got a pile of room.
Brett's
Pile of
rock.
room.
Back 12.
Brett's rock. Line isn't bad here, guys.
Now Gallant trying to help this over
You just got to be full 12 back
Come on.
there.
Come on. Come on.
and drag it back as
Whoa,
far as
whoa,
they
whoa,
can,
whoa, whoa. You're good there.
and not too far.
Very good.
And they will be
Ooh, that slid good, eh?
2, 3, and 4, and a little surprised at how well
Really
it
good.
ran.
Really good.
Pay attention.
I don't see a double anywhere, really.
Great shot.
little better than I thought. I thought I was a little light. But...
Over buried around the red. There isn't the yellow double straight back.
I personally like the roll.
Okay. Yeah, and then there's like doubles that, well, could jam.
I think you've got to hit the top on this late in the end, sit 2, and Brendan's got to make something.
Then you should have a double.
Yeah, that's the shot, 100%.
Yeah.
I like board. I think board is the right weight to get.
It is.
So be straight.
Should be straight.
Well,
I mean.
Well, here there's a bit of.
Yeah.
Over here, there's nothing.
That's right.
But it'll be straight if you're on this side of the line.
That's right.
We can hold it.
Okay, board weight, bud. We should take its time here so don't just clean up the board. Board weight. Okay. Try to roll all the way to side 8.
Okay. Board weight, half a rockish.
I threw a little more on that one.
14-0, 14-3.
Yeah. That checks out.
Just times and paths.
Mm-hmm. It's the second one a little harder.
A deep breath. Skip Stones. Here in 8. Mike McEwen first. Looking for the hit and roll to the full 8. They said they could hold it on this line, this side of the center line. Flash. Daniel Marsh, here we go. And we'll roll it. Yeah, full 8. There you go.
Okay, that's fine. Good shot. Dude. Yeah. Had it. Yeah, I said to be on it a little longer.
Yeah.
Double.
Okay, good throw.
Like we could probably get to
Shoot.
Mark, what happens if he knows this one?
Knows the one.
What does he do?
It's a pretty good shot.
He can't roll in. Well,
my guess is he gives that a go, and that's fine. He might give this double a go, but that's okay.
Well, that would be best case scenario.
A deuce is still a game.
Sure. I like easy for this.
Yeah, I like that.
Edge of the rock.
Edge of rock, easy, you said?
Yeah.
Never fails, Joanne. You took the risk last end, which was good, bad idea, depending on which side of the ledger. And if they'd given up 2, got the 3 here.
I wasn't sure if we could make the double and spin to a good spot, but I think more often than not.
So McEwen with a slight advantage over Botcher, both of coming off their highs of 100%. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Yeah, that's real good.
That might be your best.
That'd be good, Mark. That's probably the best spot right there.
Okay. Nice call here. Patient. You could play the double. There's risk to start with. And then there's an easy double for Mike. This way, by hitting it or rolling to the broom, Mike's got to make a decision where what he takes on and where he rolls.
And he can't hit it high side. There is that jam possibility at the back 12. Botcher's first.
Hard.
Going
the other way.
Keep going.
Losing line.
Here we go. Watch this now. Watch where this will go if when they make contact. Watch this. Oh, they did. Very thin. Whether he was inside the line, whether he got it started, they couldn't hold it.
Wow. Again, the swinging of the 2 turns. They just can't seem to grab that. Maybe a little light, Joanne.
Yeah, it could have been maybe a bit of a soft release too. Like once that started to go, it didn't stop.
Yeah.
Mark said he didn't know it, but it curled a mile, so might have grabbed something.
Might have grabbed, yep.
Major feel.
Same rock he came up light with last end. That's the other option.
Just cross center over on this side. Yep.
Worst part now for Alberta, there is no double.
I could take a little last.
Yeah, he just missed it.
Yeah, you're fine. If you want to play the invert.
So where do you go with this one, Russ?
I think they're just going certainly right in. Top 12 maybe. I don't think he can set up a triple.
He could just guard. There's no double.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. That might be smarter, or over curl it a bit.
Line's good.
Can't keep it on the
high
side.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Halfway. Stay hard then.
Yeah, they're just on the
Line's
guard.
good. Dude, halfway. Yep. Go past half. Yep, distance. Curl.
Come on,
Right to your boom,
Kevin Marsh just waving them on here to bring it up a little tighter.
Curl, flat. Good. Good. Good shot. Good sweep. I'm very careful. I know.
The speed's still reasonable.
Yeah, should be good here, Botch. Looking at 14.5, 14.6 kind of stuff.
Intern taps also there. That's
Maybe a couple
2/3
feet
open.
back from the quickest it's been.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, they've seen this draw line a few times,
Yep.
though.
Needs some of the button. Draw against a couple. Final stone. Brendan Botcher.
Line's good.
There. Okay, I'm with you.
Line's
No
good.
jump in the stone right now.
Real close.
It's
Line's
all on
perfect.
its own.
Bring it back, bud.
Glenn says it's okay. Someone says
Line's
it's back
perfect.
button, and they do need it here.
Looks there, easy guys. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow, that is some pressure there, and Botcher comes through. Draws the lid for a single. It's the semifinal of the Montana's Brier from the Brandt Center in Regina. And Saskatchewan, Mike McEwen from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon, trying to put him And Saskatchewan in position to possibly end a 44-year drought. But first they'll have to get by Brendan Botcher and the team from the Glencoe Club. Botcher with a missed first stone when it was setting up for maybe 2, possibly even 3. Forced to draw the lid for a single. So we go to 9, and it'll be McEwen again with last rock playing the red stones.
Back 4. Hard. Back 8. Back 8. Wait's good.
Two perfect guards from Ben Hebert. Dan Marsh went around on his first, and they threw away his second. At this point, any extra rocks in the house is going to help Alberta.
Question, good move.
Sorry, Brad. Good throw.
Saskatchewan has won 7 Briers, but yes, it was Rick Folk back in 1980 the last, and then you see the great Ernie Richardson, and he was here earlier this week. It's so nice to see Mr. Richardson.
Kick up, good.
Up 6-3, and they have the hammer as we play here in 9, Saskatchewan.
Hi. So we're up.
Ernie still goes into work every day, 5 days a week for a couple hours.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
A little late. I gave it a bit, but I think you can
Line's
help.
good.
I think we're okay, but
Wait's close.
Seen this path played all game. 9th end, you might see it slow down a little bit as that pebble wall gets worn down.
Line's good.
Gotta curl a little, Mark.
Gotta curl a little. Gotta curl a little. Okay, good scrub. Good scrub. Clean. Clean. Okay. Very nice.
So it becomes defensive play now, Joe, for Saskatchewan?
Yeah, up 3 with the hammer. I mean, they could even give up a steal here and still be in a very comfortable scoreboard position. So no need to mix anything up. I think they will take a run at a double peel in the middle if they have the opportunity. If one of these high guards happens to slip a little closer, I could see them going after it. But if they're well separated, you run the risk of jamming when you're trying to run back guards that are really far apart from each other and lined up. That's the last thing you can risk if you're Saskatchewan.
Okay, just let it die in here. Good. Trevor.
It's tough on Mark. We saw in the 5th end break that he's got some knee issues that crept in, and I think that's probably the hardest shot when your knee is bugging you, is sliding out as slow as possible for those high guards. Just to be in your slide for that long, and also the pain will mess with your feel.
Where it's tough for him to chase it. Okay.
Just nibble the line.
Okay.
This is pretty much the same path we played when you froze.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Try to dead bury it back 4.
Okay.
We'll have a good angle on the top one if he peels.
Okay. Yeah, like this.
Okay. Kind of what I gave you before.
Really
Should
well
be close.
thought out here. In turn, A, because it swings more. B, because that if the peel's made, there's a yellow-red freeze situation that Alberta can hit and pass the red past this rock that will be buried because there's an angle. Back 4 foot buried.
Line's good.
Even for the
I thought there, but
we're a little tight.
lefties out turn, this will curl.
It's curling.
Hebert.
Let it freeze, Botch.
Kate, whoa.
Top 4.
Again, didn't take enough ice.
Gotta
Now
curl
go
for the
land.
freeze. Gotta curl for the freeze.
Gotta
curl about half of it.
And they'll
Okay.
not quite freeze it to their own.
Sorry, guys.
Everything. You can get everything going, yeah. 3 cores?
Yeah.
Hang on here.
Out here, Vic, this is called a haymaker.
Since we are in Saskatchewan.
Exactly.
No. No, it's a kill. Okay, bud. It's fine. It's fine.
And he'll just get the top one.
It's okay. Easy double, though, so. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Like it's getting a little cute.
Yeah, he might be just hitting the 6 if you bump it open. But
well, we could bump it to there.
That's pretty good too. Okay.
T-line weight.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Just a little stickier. Just
okay. Okay.
14-3-ish kind of thing.
Just try to tap and roll
Feels
the
like
shooter
it's getting sticky through here.
straight in front of the other yellow.
It is coming back just a little bit.
Well, so tough.
I just couldn't believe how much that curled. Okay. So you're throwing back 12 at this?
There's that
back
comment
8?
with the curl again. They just
I'm trying to bump it almost
aren't
even
quite
with the red
figuring
one
that
and
side
roll in
out.
front of the yellows. Okay.
But is it this?
Okay.
Is it a result you think maybe just getting a little softer? I mean, we're in the 9th here, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely. As the ice wears in, sometimes the rocks will grab and go more, and they're harder to keep straight once that pebble's worn down.
Brendan Botcher out of the Glencoe Calgary. His first here in 9, down by 3.
Hard line. Back to 8. Hard line, hard line, hard line.
Want to curl it?
Hard line. Back 8. Keep going, you're good here.
Keep going, you got it.
Keep going.
Look at Hebert still,
Keep going, keep going,
still
keep
on
going,
it here.
keep going, keep going, keep
and
going.
trying to bump it up. And they will to the tee line and back edge. So
Not bad.
Good throw.
one lonely yellow, or red rather. It's the shot rock belonging to Saskatchewan.
Curled again.
I think that's the right shot. Yeah.
You'll play it thin. Fly 3. I think I probably just smoked this on the nose.
Or nose. You don't like nosing that?
Well, if you go here, then he plays this thin off thing and says
Okay.
Isn't it just dead nose?
Yeah. I mean, that's really thin.
Oh,
Dead nose probably works.
Never stick that.
No, I mean this would slide out.
You would never be able to stick it.
Well, the rock's gonna be up here.
Max, or like.
I mean, even a roll of hair.
We can talk about it if you want, Mike. If you want to talk to Langer about it.
Yeah, we call timeout.
Yeah.
Time. It's that or I'm just whipping this.
Yeah, you're ripping that. Everything goes. He just draw it in front.
And he's probably trying to put it here. I have a hit stick for 1.
Yeah. What do you guys see?
Well, there's 2 shots. I'm either nosing this.
Yeah.
Or I'm whipping this on the nose.
I don't think you want to do that for him. If we nose this, what's the worst that we can end up?
I guess he would make that.
He's gonna try
And then
to
we
get
got an
his
open.
laser thin double.
Yeah, and if he does, he only lies 2.
And then we'd still have it.
Never stick it.
And if he makes it and stays there, we have the double will line up to jam, but we'll have the draw for 1.
Yeah, or we'll have a nose hit.
We want to.
Situation. That goes wrong and we throw against 3, not ideal.
I think we nose that.
I think so.
I like it, Mike.
You can even roll it in a 1/4 inch.
If it rolled in a little bit
Right?
of
Because if we go here and he's going here, that's fine. We give him 1.
In this spot, I'd probably like a solid board.
Yeah.
Keep
Whatever
it
you
up a
like.
hair.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's where you hit through that hip for 3.
Really well thought out. The top double that I drew up might jam. If you kicked it out of there, you're pretty safe because you're looking at 2 rocks. You even kill one of them. You're 2 up coming home. They're suggesting here Langer sit to 2. The Botcher's got to be careful.
Not helping us.
And that's what he said to me prior to the game. He comes off the bench. What do you guys want? What do you see? And he has maybe a little more objective look at it, Joe, rather than the players, because they're just so deep. And he just comes in, okay, this is what we see.
Yeah, exactly. He's less invested in the game. Obviously, as the coach, you're right in it with the team, but he's not on the ice with them. He can be that voice of reason.
I think they were worried about this one originally because if Mike noses it, is there a double? I don't think there is. It's just deep enough.
Good. Yep. Yep. Wait's good. Whoa. 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 Yep. 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 Whoa. Yep.
Wait's
yes.
good. Wait's good.
Hard.
Here we go. And he got that little roll. Oh, they'll leave it right there. So they are sitting 1-2. Final stone coming up now from Brendan Botcher. What do you do? What do you do? You're down by 3.
This is. I don't think I can ever hit it.
That's close, boy. That's close.
No, kind of doing that maybe. And
Like
he's still got the nose hit for 2.
A playable shot is still just into there.
Yeah. The half roll kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Board.
Okay.
That's about a half an inch away from making a bullet weight double and sitting 2 or possibly 3.
Try and roll. Get an inch or 2 of the line.
Yeah. They couldn't, as Kennedy just indicated, you can't catch the back of it and kick it a little bit. There's not enough.
I actually thought they could, but they're down there and they're saying no.
Be a little quiet.
Final still.
Clean.
Close.
For
Clean.
Alberta and Brendan Boncher here. Looks for that little inside roll.
I'll be 11-5. Hard.
Hebert.
Hard.
Staying with it.
Hard, Ben.
Staying with it, Hebert. Can you get that inside roll? Here we go. Oh, roll it off the back. Oh, right to the lid. Brendan's wife, Bobby Sauter. She was shaken before they even started the game today. Hands were trembling.
Yep. That's for 2. Knows for 2.
Yeah.
You're right.
What another, I can't believe the amount of rolls this Alberta team's made, but that yellow goes there. The red should drag just a little to save it. It's going to roll this way a little bit. The yellow's gone for sure. So it's basically a nose hit for 2.
And maybe the game, if you can hang a couple on, as Don McEwen watches. Family.
Regular peel.
They'll let the crowd tell them.
Right on the beak, Mike.
Hide your eyes. Mike McEwen, final still. Combination to get rid of Shotstone, which is on the lid. Here we go, Colton Flash. Staying with it all the way. Here we go. Oh, and one more. They'll add one more. Saskatchewan here in 9. And Saskatchewan and McEwen will have a chance to win the first Brier championship in 44 years. They're going to the final. The team from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon, the same club that Rick Folk played in when he won in '80. Can they do it again? We'll find out at 8 p.m. Eastern Time as Mike McEwen and Saskatchewan will play the defending champions, Team Canada, and Brad Gouger. He's reveling in the moment. Best place he's been in the game, he says, in 5 years.
The 2024 Montana's Brier is proudly presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada.
Coach Paul Webster and Skip Brendan Botcher making their way off the ice. The #1 team in our country, #2 in the world, and they lose out here in this semifinal. Ben Hebert, who never stops brushing, has to take a moment to gather himself. They really did believe that they had a good opportunity. Mark Kennedy's daughter Aubrey, and of course Brett Gallant with his wife Jocelyn Peterman and son Luke in the crowd. Not to be this year, and Mark Kennedy still with a chance or opportunity for a photograph despite battling a bad knee. And as you look at the numbers, Mike McEwen, the draw weight letting Botcher down late. The team curled 97%. That is a post-Brier round robin record. The previous had been 96, once by Botcher in 20. Jeff Stoughton in 11, 96, 97% today as a team. The game story is brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. Now they're going to have to gather themselves up. Can they win for the first time since 1980? Tonight they'll try.
It was the same as
The week started off really slow, but we've gained momentum as the week has gone on. We've got more comfortable with the ice and the rocks, and I think the guys are playing with confidence right now, and I like where we're at. Winning twice here would be pretty cool. I've always loved coming to Regina for events, and for me it's just about playing in those moments, enjoying the atmosphere, and hopefully playing my best. And I've got a special place in my heart for Regina and curling, and winning here in 2018, I'd love to do it again this year.
So you think back to 2017, Brad Gouju in much the same situation, playing at home, looking for his first title, and was able to do it. Now Mike McEwen here in Saskatchewan, playing at home and trying to win for the first time since 1980. That is the matchup tonight. That is the Brier final coming your way at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. What an afternoon it's been. We want to say thank you to Brendan Botcher, the entire Alberta team, for all their cooperation. Wish them safe travels until next time. Until the next time we talk with you at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The championship of the Brier is coming up, and all of it here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.